There's no denying winter, even in Florida. Well, let's head to the back of the property because I got a job that is kind of suited for when it's cold. The food plot is looking really, really good. Got lots of grains coming up and also the Austrian winter peas. I got a feeder there in the back. But I don't know if it's because the hunting season just opened or something, but all the deer are nocturnal. And you could sit back here all day long and you're just not going to see a deer right now. So I don't know what the chances are that we'll be able to take a deer off of Piney Grove this year. So wintertime for us here at Piney Grove typically means fencing. And we've done a lot of our perimeter fencing. It's about a mile worth of fencing, and we got one section left, and that's this side, our east side. But it gets really bad as you go that way. But before I can do that, I got to take down some of the oak trees. Try and shade the camera here from the sun, but you see that oak tree there in the center of the three? It's dead at the top. So, and it's also in the way of working on the fence. I'll work around this oak right here. There's plenty of room to work around it. But that big one needs to come down and then also trim up some of these limbs. This is a cherry tree here. Look how that briar is growing. Just kind of thick old briar. That needs to come down. Now that oak tree is leaning hard towards me, and that will have to come down, but I don't think I'll do that today. I got a maple tree here. It's kind of pretty and everything, and the leaves are turning, but it just is no benefit to the land or to the animals. Like, it doesn't produce acorns or anything. So maybe I'll take that one down. If I take that one down, then I could take down this leaning oak and then that rotten oak. I'm gonna be really small in this video because I got you on as wide an angle as I could get, but this is the maple tree, and that just definitely needs to go. So I'm gonna drop that. That's gonna be an easy drop, easy cleanup, and give us some good fire pit wood. We need to kind of let some more light get down to the ground here. And that dead one right there, definitely can drop that. I should be able to push that over once I do my cut. But this one's a problem. If I get this maple tree out, I'm gonna need the excavator for that. I don't know if I want to do all that today. But the excavator could take that one and push it that way. I think what I'll do is prepare for it. I'll go get a ladder and limb that oak tree there. I'll drop that dead one. I'll drop this maple, and then I'll get it all processed and split up and wood chipped. So that'll be our video for today. I'm figuring it out as I go here, guys. It got cold last night, and these are a summer pea, and I think they're gone. I think the frost got them, but these are a winter pea, and they actually are standing tall, happy to be in the cold. Just weird how things grow differently. God is amazing. The plants that he made, the animals he made, the people he made. Just amazing that there's a plant out there that survives in the winter that produces a pea, but there's another pea right next to it that only survives in the summer. I got a comment from someone on one of my wood chipping videos, and basically his gist was, you know, that's a lot of work and that's a lot of equipment to maintain when you could just pile up all that stuff that you're chipping and burn it. And he is exactly right. You certainly can do that. I guess there's a lot of things you could do with it. You could cut it into firewood, you can burn it, you can mulch it or chip it. There's, I guess, benefits and drawbacks to any way that you do it. So if you burn it, you're gonna release all that carbon into the atmosphere, and you're gonna have to watch it because, you know, you don't want the fire to get out of control and burn down your place and your neighbor's place. And it doesn't burn completely, and then you're left with a mess afterwards, and all that just comes with burning. And when you're wood chipping, you got to maintain the wood chipper, you got to put diesel in the tractor, maintain the tractor. But I guess what it all boils down to is, what do you love to do? If you want to burn something because you don't like working with equipment, then go burn it. I just really love operating equipment. I love having different types of equipment. Love this wood chipper behind this Summit tractor. The Summit tractor is on loan to us from Summit Tractor Corporation. And we love having this with the grapple and just doing different things with equipment because it's fun to us and we enjoy it. I mean, this is truly a blessing for us to have this sunny day, just enjoying nature, fresh air. That's what Piney Grove is all about. Just getting out here and working on your land and enjoying the freedoms that, you know, not only America gives us, but that God gave us. God wants us to be happy. He wants us to do good things and not be jealous or petty or judge other people. So I've done my share of all those things. But as I get older and as I talk to this camera more, it just makes me reflect on it and try to be a better person. Try to do the right thing and try not to be mad when people judge me. But enough sermon. Let's get on down the road here and get to work on these trees. All right, I think I'm gonna drop this maple tree from behind me to in front of me. There's a little clear spot here. You'll see it when I turn around. I'll take the HISUN out of the way. I'll put some pressure on this tree so it falls behind me. I'll put the grapple up against it. But first I'm gonna make my face cut, and then when I start my back cut, I'll move the tractor in place. Let me fill this thing up with gas and oil, get that maple down on the ground, and start cleaning up the corner of this property. It's my birthday today. Tell Deb I need some new gloves. Come on, Deb. First thing I'm gonna do is use my brush cutter here to clean up around the trees while the chainsaw is warming up. Okay, now to work on the tree we came here for. Now for the ever so crucial face cut. I don't know if all chainsaws have this, but Steel has a black line on their chainsaw for lining up where you want your tree to fall. I don't think I got it right. I think it should have been more towards the camera. I don't know, maybe I got it right. I feel like it should be falling. Give it a little push. That was gentle, wasn't it? Perfect, right where we wanted it, or where I wanted it. You probably don't care where it went. All right, let's get these limbs off it. That was about 30 seconds. Okay, maybe a minute. Time to chip some limbs. Get all these cleaned up so they won't be underfoot when I drop that oak right here. Sometimes the hardest thing for me to do is figure out where to put the tractor so it's easiest to chip. I'm gonna have to haul some limbs either way. I've been doing a lot of work off camera. Let me show you what I've been up to. I chipped the whole maple tree and I've got it ready to go. I got the 3 pieces of the tree in the grapple. I got a pile of wood chips here, pile of wood chips there. I got another pile of wood chips back there, and everything you see in front of the camera has all been cleaned up. I did have the WoodMaxx chipper bind up. I was shoving a lot of green material in it and it bound up, and I did have to take the cover off the flywheel and get all that debris out of there so it could spin again. It took me a few minutes to do that. That was no big deal. But as you see here, this is done. This is clean. There's no pile of brush. There's no fire to tend to. I've got some wood chip piles here. We'll just let them rot here for a year or so, and then we'll put them in the garden, maybe take some of these leaves and mix with them. And so we got a benefit out of it. We don't have any fire hazard to ourselves, to other properties. We're not sending smoke on a nice day when people want to be outside. We're not smoking them out on the property, on their property. And we get the benefit of the wood chips. But enough procrastinating, because to be honest, that's what I've been doing. I want to cut down that tree, that oak tree. I think it's going to cut down easy. I want to put it right here. I wanted to clear the area. When there's something I need to do that may go wrong, like that could go on the fence line, I tend to like put it off and put it off and put it off. But put it off no longer. We're going to cut down that oak tree. There it is. It's dead at the top. I don't know how good it is at the bottom. I've got no way to get on the other side and push it with the tractor, so I'm just going to do a face cut and a back cut and then push it with my hand and hope that it falls right towards the camera. I'm going to move the camera because I don't want to crush it. Wouldn't that be my luck, that one tree I cut down in my life that goes exactly to the inch where I want it and I have the camera in the way? I don't know. Now that I look at it, it is actually leaning towards the fence, but what are you going to do? Push it? All right, face cut is done. It's still pretty solid here on the bottom. Make sure don't follow me. I don't normally use wedges, but I'm gonna go grab some. Not a lot of hinge left. I can definitely push it. I think it'll start to go. Tree is stronger than I thought it was. Need a hammer. I didn't bring one. I might have to go back and get one to beat these wedges in. I'm moving the tree. Yeah, I've got it off center now. Yeah, it's going the right way now. I have no idea what's keeping it up there. I've got it wedged and it's kind of leaning this way, but maybe the hinge isn't cut far enough. Should go. 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 It's just got too much hinge left. It's leaning the right way so I can take that out. Take the wedges out. There's like no hinge left. This thing's defying gravity right now. I don't know what's going on here. It just won't fall. There's no hinge left. The only thing keeping that tree from dropping is one of the branches off that other oak tree. I'm gonna try and come from the side with the grapple and push it. Give it a little nudge with the grapple. Golly, it's still hung up in that other tree, I guess. There it goes. Well, I didn't think that would go down like that. Trees are tricky, they're different, they're dangerous, but we got it. Let's see how much of it is rotten. So we're rotten over here for sure, but this knot, this center, still got some good wood. And that's why that tree didn't want to fall, because all the weight is right there in the grapple. And everything up top there, I just lifted those 2 big pieces and put them on that wood chip pile. And they're light, they're literally light as a feather. So all the weight was here, and there was nothing on top to pull it through those limbs. And that's why I got hung up. So let's look at my face cut and my back cut and just see if there's anything wrong there. So here's my face cut, or my wedge. So I took that out of here. My back cut came in. It was a little high, but it was good. I had a good hinge. I had about 1 inch of hinge, and this is all solid wood, and it wouldn't fall. It just was hung up with that little bit of hinge there. And you see this centerpiece broke. The center of this broke, and that's what it was stuck on. So when I got the saw in here and cut this piece of this center right here, this is what was holding it up. The top of the face cut didn't meet the bottom well, so it hung up right here. This is the reason why it didn't fall right away, right there. So there was something wrong with my cut. This was the wedge that kept the tree from going over quicker. That's so fascinating to me. And what else is fascinating is how quickly I run out of time. So I thought I'd get to some wood splitting today, but there's no way. I can't even get this cut up. I'm out of time. We got to get on the road. We have things we have to do. And I got way too carried away with the wood chipper. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. We certainly appreciate the support of you coming back week after week to watch our videos. And it just means the world to us. But that's going to wrap it up. So until next time, remember, life's short, trees are dangerous, and tractor hard.